The old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust. In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On 2nd and 7. Rudolph.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
And this is going to be caught. 15 yards on the play. First down. So from the 36 now. 1st and 10.
Yeah, double coverage. Triple coverage.
Rudolph looking to throw it. Forced out to his left.
No!
Oh my
He's
God.
taken down. Off the edge, Jerry Hughes gets the sack. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Same play.
What the heck?
Rudolph now to throw. Dancing to his left. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious and you start to think about taking it away.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Jerry Hughes picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he finds Beasley complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Now the first carry.
I've never really studied him. Oh my God. This man got the best block in the world,
3
dude.
yards the pickup there.
All right, I've got to be careful here. All right, he's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his feet as far as he's concerned.
What are you saying? I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, you don't know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that run right there, there's still some life in those legs.
Absolutely, still got a lot of life left in those legs.
Dude, my quarterback is actually pretty
Now a pair
good,
of
dude.
explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them.
Oh, yeah, get your outside.
This, and, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
Offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
The veteran Frank Gore stands alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. To the air. Allen.
Oh my God, the blitz.
Down he goes. Mark Barrett coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Allen now on 3rd and goal.
Oh my God, come
But it's
on.
incomplete.
Not only was the call spot,
I'm
how
playing
about the
good
execution of that
defense,
defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
What the
Well, after marching down the
happened, dude?
field,
What
only
the
getting 3
heck,
it feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. If I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Rudolph. Got an open man, it's Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
Here we go. 60 or.
On 1st and 10, Rudolph. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers,
oh my
now
God,
you go
might
over the top,
burn.
take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
12 yards there and a first down. Rudolph on first down. Being chased out left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down the score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Let's go.
Break that down. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Devin Singletary there, but it'll be second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. So they fake the handoff.
I read that like
oh
a book,
my God. I've done that play so many times.
Devin Bush. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get
Oh
some
my
space.
gosh, Fat Boy got my
Take
ankle.
this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300
Oh my God, they say that every time.
pounds.
Next to a whole lot of guys.
And that's complete to Croft. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
No, not that. Goon.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Eluding the pressure.
No, get rid of it.
Outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not.
I forgot, you have TJ Watt.
TJ Watt right
Or as his
there.
mother Connie calls
Yeah,
him, Trent Jordan Watt.
TJ Watt is so good.
Are you gonna pick a play, dude?
You shut up.
Let's just try to strip it.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Allen. And this one caught by Beasley.
That was a perfectly thrown ball.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here.
No,
That is
let's
incomplete.
go.
problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Oh my God,
he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now Allen again. Oh, really a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Dude, did my receiver smoke crack?
Check 37, check 37.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He finds his target, John Brown. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10.
I'm there.
No way.
I'm lurking, Caleb.
Picked off at the 24.
Allen.
Big seam, and
Yes.
he might go all the way.
Dad, he's so fast.
And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
He's so slow, too, dude.
So a dangerous
So dumb.
pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot.
It's
gotten their
10-minute
heads back
quarter,
around, and they
by
can
the
see the
way.
quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, had some blocking, and picked up a
First time he's
touchdown.
throwing the ball.
That'll be taken in the end zone. He'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
No
There's one
way,
that's
dude.
intercepted.
Another pick six
The
back to
safety,
back?
Terrell
No.
Edmonds picks it.
Allen, you gotta stop
And
it.
Let's go! Back
It's
to
a
back
pick
pick six, baby!
Steeler
Dude, it was off his
touchdown.
stupid back foot, dude. I have an addiction to throwing off my back
That was
foot,
an
dude.
interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your
So dumb.
vernacular. I've never heard anybody say
Alright, try some
Husky.
Dawson
Ask
people
around.
out there.
They'll tell you.
Yeah,
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Oh my God, get
Jesus! He
Before
got
he's
it
brought
back,
down
dude.
at about the 23-yard
Oh
line.
my God! Seems like the Steelers in this game are the most aggressive. Look at that! What are you
Buffalo
seeing
offense
that?
ready to go for their next drive. It's been very much a slow
Come on,
start
Caleb,
for
don't
them.
make it
3
three
drives and
now.
just the 3
Don't make
points
three
needed.
now.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive.
That's three!
Oh my God!
Time here,
Get
this
there!
It's intercepted.
Nah,
Three
dude.
back-to-back picks,
Dude, I'm
baby!
playing so bad,
zone at the
dude.
15.
I
Why?
got 3 back-to-back pick sixes, dude. I would have ended your career.
Hey, do your pitch.
After the interception, here's Rudolph. Buying
Rudolph,
time to his
what
left.
the-
His throw incomplete. James Washington was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense of not getting out of
Yeah.
the
Oh my God, he was there.
It's a loss of 4.
Yeah, that was a
Now
really
3rd
bad
down.
play call on my
The
part.
chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On 3rd
I'm
down,
blocked.
it's Connor.
Ooh, get
And
off.
they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
On
It's a
4th?
pickup
Oh.
of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th
You gotta
down.
take a 3.
Heck Heck, no.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Punch it
They'll
in
run for
here.
it with Connor. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Bills are going to get the football back.
I'm lurking, Caleb. You put him on a sling.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
12 yards there and a first down. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Now Gore.
Finally.
Gore, a first down. Now look at this. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Gore.
There you go, baby.
He's got some space here.
Heck,
And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big play here for Buffalo. 47 yards on the ground. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah. Give me them yards.
On a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Now on second
Still got the
down,
numbers.
this is
Still got the
Gore.
numbers. Let's go do that first.
That's a really good job right
Inches?
there. Just kept stringing that play out.
Oh, my
pushing further and
God,
further towards the
dude.
sideline. Really good fundamentals by that
He
defense.
was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at 3rd and
You know what?
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4
Like I'm gonna take a
yards
no
on the
3.
play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
We ballsy out here, boy.
They'll go with a big back. Yeldon.
No!
No! Touchdown.
Dude, I literally
6-yard touchdown.
right there, good.
As his guys are back within a single score. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there. And they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game because on that particular play, they had no answer.
That should have been out of bounds.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them
Oh, thank God, dude. I dropped my whole entire controller, dude.
What we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Well, Charles, 18 of the 32 teams have now played 8 games, half their season. The other 14 will reach the midway point next week, so we'll save the midseason grades and awards until then. But
thank you. I like that.
We'll wait on that. But let's complete.
There's no way.
Take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds.
What? I tried swatting it. I should have went for the pick.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
I literally should have went for the pick.
Pilot, 64, weak. 5.
Now Rudolph. He's going to look deep down the field. And
you're back.
Intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
After the success they had on the 2nd play of the drive, I think they were trying to recreate it with that pass, weren't they?
Yeah, they were trying to go a little tic-tac-toe, 3 plays and in the end zone.
I like that. Can I just put the X in the middle to block as the defense just did there?
Sure. On 2nd and 10, Rudolph.
Dude, if that would have floated right
Juju
in
Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions.
Oh my God, no.
And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here.
No, I'm so dumb.
And that last penalty makes this 3rd down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5. On the run is counter.
Thank God for that truck.
Before he reaches
that air truck saved me.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The chain gang hustling to catch up.
Why are you jumping?
Just inside the 10. So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got
Why
the 2
stupid
defensive tackles
linemen, dude?
right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always tough.
Oh my God, he's
Stop using that stupid ass play, dude.
It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
You just did. He got absolutely swallowed up.
Dude, I'm gonna swallow you up.
Yeah, you're dead.
Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's
Stupid ass
2-minute drill.
I don't know what the fuck you're gonna do too.
Double dog, that's the way.
They'll fake it. Now Rudolph. Open man.
Oh my God.
And he's going to take it in for a steal.
I split your defense like a log, boy.
Only reason you got that is because my stupid ass went to swat the ball and
The
that.
defense is doing their best, but they're struggling right now. They'll look for some help from their own offense to keep them in the
What's taking
game.
so long to keep the damn ball?
Good with the extra point. And that makes it a 21-10
It literally took
game.
me 30 years to kick the fucking ball.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
You look like 30 years.
I got a score right here.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Boom, baby.
Oh yeah, give me the
This return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
That honestly should
The Bills come to the
No,
line to
you
start
honestly
their
kill
next
yourself
drive.
in IRL.
I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the
God,
board
that
last
was
time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Oh, I should
A
have
few
missed
times here today. This run's not going to go anywhere. There on the tackle, Minka Fitzpatrick.
Hey, we got 3 down. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Come. 6-6, pull it high. Pass 85, pass, go.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd.
Oh, pick it.
And a throw there going to be incomplete. So 4th down coming up. What do you expect?
Go for time
Why do you
after time.
always
They
go
haven't
for
punted yet.
back?
I don't know what's right anymore.
They've been brilliant, perfect on 4th down so far. 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here.
Alert.
Going for it on 4th down. Allen. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Allen, he's got Gore. So he got 3 and 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Are you calling
The Steelers
timeout?
signal for the 2nd of their timeouts.
I mean,
As the
thank you.
clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, they'll run with Gore. And the second
Dude, he's
wave of
not fast
tacklers
enough.
is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Alert. Hey, Foxtrot.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen.
Oh my God, they
Is
caught
going
that.
to be incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down.
You should have caught
and the Steeler
that.
defense able
Bye.
to come up with a stop. The
Listen, that was
Steeler
the
offense
fattest
here
die
about
in the
ready for their next
world.
drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half.
No,
Pretty good
wrong
starting field
person,
position,
and I'm
all
out of
things
line, man.
considered. You'd
This
think
is
they
the
definitely have time to get a field goal range.
Yes, and they get into the
Washington.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
It was off his back foot. Oh my move.
Yeah, filthy back foots. Am I right?
Yeah, that was filthy back foot.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one.
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
And Beasley running over the middle. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
You already know what you're gonna
And
do.
this
You're
should
gonna
be the final
fucking
play before the
fat
quarter
for them.
ends.
3 bud, 3 bud.
A final shot before half.
Oh no,
It's
nobody
gonna go
blocked
down.
that.
Couldn't get a throw off with
I
the
get
pressure.
that. I
Maybe
get
that
that
was
off.
for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Give you a little.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that...
No!
Escape, and he goes
Oh my
down.
God, where's my offensive line? And you're literally bear calling like a faggot, dude.
Second sack of the
You're literally
afternoon.
so dog, kid.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Allen.
Oh my God. I literally cannot stop getting hit
To
sticks,
start the
dude.
third
It's
quarter,
every
already 2
single
scores down.
play I
You gotta
get
be
hit
careful.
stick.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense...
And it's not even you
quarterback
doing
on the
it
helmet
either.
on his way out,
Yes, I
pretty
am
much letting him
using
know,
it,
we know the
dude.
No,
pressure's on
dude,
us.
no.
We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for
Thank
you.
you,
Figure it
James.
out over here.
Thank you.
Beasley. He's
No,
at
do
the
not say you
40.
let me do that because you did not.
10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Cole Beasley taking it in as his guys
Enjoy
are
that,
back
Caleb.
within
That's
a
your last
single
touchdown.
score.
Do it down, boys. That's
That
not
certainly
dumbass
went
stuff.
against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50.
Thank
So
you.
there's conservative,
What?
there's aggressive.
I'm used to my other
Which is what we
receivers,
just saw
dude, that can
there.
actually
Take
get out of a
it to them.
fucking
Throwing
press,
there, but
dude.
this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score.
Watch his strategy kick turn, dude.
Oh,
That's
psych.
fielded in the end zone.
Oh,
You know who you are?
Oh my God.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7
Oh my
yards
God.
all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Rudolph going to lead the Steelers up now 1st and 10 at their own 18. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster.
Not City boy.
Oh,
what the?
I hate you right in your
I didn't
fucking
hit
side.
second for like
Second
2
down.
meters.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion.
You got somebody
on
else
first
wide open.
down. Here's Rudolph.
Dots, Rudolph.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
He was a look. He was a
Picked up by
look.
Tremaine Edmonds, the
God,
linebacker.
dude.
And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On first down,
All over, yeah. Oh, what?
Fighting through, he's got space.
Nope.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
No, what is happening?
26 Mike, 26 Mike. Cover, boys. 56, 56.
Hit the fucking ball, you
They'll
dumbass.
try and push it in with Gore. And he takes it in across the
here we
track
go,
for a
man.
Bills
Messed up.
touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have retaken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up
Stop it!
maybe the smartest guys.
He was wide open, dude. I swear to God, you're so...
And a whole lot of toughness. You got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Look at me, bring it down.
Past
Gone.
the 20 to the 23-yard line.
That's what dumps the goofy glaze on
Offense here
there.
about ready for the next drive. Their lead, they have seen it evaporate completely after such a good first half. They've been shut down here in the third quarter.
Searching for answers, trying to figure out what it's going to take to get back to where they
I
want
should
to
have
be.
picked that.
The big part of it is that sometimes you don't have to go
Dude,
exotic
you're not
now. You
fucking
go
on.
back to basics. Being able to run the football, string some things together, some effective passes, try and get a rhythm established again, and try and get back
Dude,
in the
oh
lead.
my
Back in the lead,
God.
like you said, back to the
I
basics.
literally-
Another throw on
Heck
second
no.
down, and this one
I know who you
incomplete as
wanted.
well.
I know who you wanted to go to.
And now
What?
offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big
Heck
scene?
nah, no pressure to be
the play
found,
caller's
dog.
thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on
You got
fourth
it.
down.
I know.
And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They
Called
stop
that
him
last
right
second,
at the
dude.
line of
If I wouldn't have
scrimmage.
called that, you
Lorenzo
probably would
Alexander
have
brings him down.
for a lot more.
Here we go, D.
Take the ball, goon.
They'll run on first down. Gore. And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. Second down coming up. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
And we see
Oh
another
my God,
pitching
doesn't
catch there
matter
to the
what
running
you
back.
do,
This
you
position
know.
just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open
Take
field
my crew,
can
take my
really
crew.
generate big plays for an offense. Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite
no.
linebacker. What that means
That was such
One
a
of those
big
guys.
kick, dude.
well, this winds
That
up
was
an
so
empty
important,
possession.
dude.
Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Yikes.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series.
Get
and
off
because
him,
they
dude.
did
He's
so,
a pain.
Yeah,
allows
man,
the coach
he's
to still
a
stay
pain.
aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar
I was
situation.
going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Here comes a first down throw from Rudolph.
Get it out. Oh,
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Rudolph. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage too strong on the deep.
Rudolph can go suck my fat.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a play fake, and it's Rudolph. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
No, why did you pick it?
For the 4th time today. Picked up by
He's so
Jordan
dumb.
Poyer. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you? I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And here's Allen to throw again.
Nope.
This time he's got the
hit
hook up. It's complete.
to...
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Allen now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gore. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13.
Oh, yeah.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
T.J. Watt is a
able to
new Joey
disrupt yet another
Bosa.
pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Oh my God, if I get hit take one more time.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
The defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defense?
Oh my God, dude, he cannot throw a good ball for saving his life.
Meanwhile, they
No, he
go for it on
wasn't.
4th down, and my goodness, incomplete.
Are you sure about that?
Probably would have thrown a bad ball in the first place, so it really doesn't matter.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Star Latulele in on the tackle. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rudolph. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll get 5 on the dump off there, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I don't ever say that.
Field goal would give them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Connor.
Stop.
First down before he's brought down at the 3. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And the D
Yes,
not
you
yielding
saw it.
much
You
there.
didn't
He's
get
only going to
anything.
get a yard to about the 2.
Oh, you got a yard. You got a yard.
Heck yeah, a yard in the yard,
2nd
man.
and goal.
Alright, this is a good.
They'll look to run with Connor. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run.
Yes!
Oh
Touchdown.
my God, dude. You have to be sucking me.
Taking it in. And the Steelers have once again taken the lead.
But they decided to run it
Oh,
in
no,
and
it's
got
bad.
it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief.
Oh my God, get out
He'll get
there.
into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
I
Boswell
tried
now to
audible
kick it away
audible,
after the
but there's no
touchdown.
other audible besides the other voices.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events.
Oh,
the decision to go for it on 4th down
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence.
Gotta score, baby.
I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain. So now they've got
Holy crap,
Cannot
dude.
get away,
Stupid
and down he
blitzes.
goes.
That wasn't even a blitz.
In there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter.
The Bills are
4.
so bad, dude.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen.
Oh my
And
God.
that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Thus the incompletion.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th.
Oh my God, he got it, darted out. My wide receivers have dropped the ball so much. It's insane.
With the football already being in the red zone. On 1st down,
No.
Connor, and they're going to lose some on this play. Big knocked back to the 18.
Give me touchdown, give me
That
touchdown,
sends them
give
2
me
yards in the wrong
touchdown.
direction and leads to 2nd down. Play action, it's Rudolph. He'll buy some time right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. On 3rd down, it's Connor, and this play gets blown up.
Better than 3.
Yardage back at the 17.
Heck yeah, I'm taking my 3.
It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Faking me, bud.
I missed, dude.
And Boswell's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board.
Get off.
Oh, we actually powered through.
Yeah, I know he did. He's literally dirty.
The Bills come to the line to start their
This is
next
not
drive.
how the game will
And
go
on
in
that
real
last
life, dude.
drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over.
Oh, yes.
Their defense.
Oh,
And this pass is
oh!
intercepted for
I
the
was
4th turn today.
lurking.
Picked up
Oh,
by
we
Brings this one back. It's a pick six.
I'm never
Steeler
using the
touchdown.
trash Bills again. Their
Boswell
wide
for the extra point.
not wide receiver.
And oh, he takes
Yeah,
off with
how
it.
did
It's
I
a
know?
fake.
Give me that! Give me that!
He will push his
Where's the
way
fumble
down to
at,
about the
dude?
14.
It's really hard.
And he is not going to get
No,
in
it's
there.
not.
He
This game
stopped
is- you
short of the
fumble this
goal
game
line,
so
and the
easily.
lead is going to stay right where it is.
That's not the quarterback.
Even if you would have
Just
got it,
fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Eat that!
And
What
it's
is he
easy to
doing?
bring it out. It
He's
cost
what?
him about
Your
5
failed
yards
hit
as he'll
streak?
get this only back to the 20.
Yeah!
Alright, let's go.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their
You
next
get paid,
drive.
dude. My alert is on 1,000.
Now Allen to try again after the pick 6. He's going to go
Heck
deep.
Dude, he is such a bad quarterback, dude.
Would have been a big hitter if they
So
had
bad.
connected.
Armstrong
Instead,
might-
it's 2nd down. After the
Such a bad
incompletion,
quarterback.
here's 2nd and 10 from
10
the
out
20.
of 10 out of trash IGN.
Now Allen going to throw again. He's going to rifle one deep left.
Finally.
Complete.
Dang!
That's what I've been going
Yeah, you're
for
at
the
point in
whole
game right
time,
now
but
where
he
you gotta
finally
start
threw a
taking
good
some
ball.
chances, and that chance paid off.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's a good idea to be that aggressive because truthfully, the defensive guys, they're just playing not to make a mistake. That often means you can make a big play against them.
Oh, you got big yards.
Get that.
Oh!
Instead of
It's
trying to jump
incomplete.
over him, how about
He
you pick up
couldn't
the
hold on
ball?
through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's
Ball?
one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an
It
interception.
was an interception. I used it.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. No pick, just incomplete that
He
time.
just yoinked him back and
Past the
now.
35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy.
What the heck?
Everything has to be
Pass
pushed
interference on the
downfield,
offense.
trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that
Shut
nice
the fuck up,
gain,
you whiny
and things add
bitch.
up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
No, dude. How do I do this?
Hey, Haywood!
Oh my god. You know what? Just go like that, dude. Honestly.
Now Allen to throw.
Yoink! Jump ball, baby!
I'm working, Caleb!
Interception.
Kobe, I literally did that on purpose, dude. I was just going for a jump ball, dude.
Down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
No, it's not that you're good. It's his team is hot ass.
Two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep
why
up
didn't
with
I
your
touch
team
that
there playing keep
outside?
away.
You know your dog, dude.
Bro, what?
Call
What
it a
was
full
all
3
this dot to
yards in the
Smith
wrong
Schuster? I already
direction
told you
there.
I'm
Brings
gonna
up
throw it.
2nd down.
Okay, then throw it to
Loss
him,
of
dude,
3
honestly.
on that first down
Oh
pass
my God,
play.
same
Now
play,
2nd and
dude.
13.
Yes, sir. It is the same play.
Here's Rudolph. And this one
Oh, God,
incomplete. Too much contact
that
to
would have
hold
been a
on to that
touchdown.
one, and it's 3rd down.
The positioning here
My
is key.
fucking
As
neck
a defensive
hurts,
back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But
Oh
in
my
this
God, are you
case,
literally
making a
doing the
play on
same exact
man
play,
was
dude?
all the difference. That's what forced the
What?
incompletion.
Do a different play.
That's
I'm
incomplete,
gonna be
but
at the
there is a
one,
flag
dude.
down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Here we go on 4th.
Oh,
Be a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the
So
end zone.
stupid that you
And in
put
the
it
That's
on.
offensive huddle, that was
so
disgusting.
I
When they
find
called
that
the play, just
literally
get out of the
so
end zone. But you know what's
What?
interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive
Where you
huddle,
have to
they
punt it
actually
off
call a
and get
set
safety.
and then say at the end of it, get a
What else
safety.
would you
So
have
it's
to do?
preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that
Pass interference? Pass interference? Pass interference? Weird.
And a big turnover
Oh my
there
God,
as
that's
his
gonna be a
guys
bullet
get
pass,
the
not a fucking
football
lob pass,
back.
dude. They're going again. I'm making a quarter
Steelers
shorter,
have first
obviously,
and 10
but I
from
am
back at their own
not
10-yard
being the Bills,
line.
dude. I don't care if the random team is the Bills.
And they'll start the
Stop
drive.
doing that stupid ass play, dude.
I think this defense knew what was coming as he is
That play's
smothered
so
behind the
dog.
line. Call it a loss of 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
Oh my, I'd literally rather be the Dolphins, dude. Domino's stairs, dude. No.
They run with Connor.
Stop lagging.
Little room, but
Dude,
not
the
much. A
fucking
gain of 2 to the 5.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a
Shut
good
down
run
for a
blitz?
short
A
gain.
good
Shut
run
the
blitz?
fuck
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 15.
Rudolph with the fantasy dot.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Back to throw, Rudolph. It's complete.
No.
Swings it out
Not
to his
today.
running back.
Not today.
Breakaway. They they stop him a few yards shy.
I would have rather kill myself than what that should happen.
And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Oh my God.
Yoink!
How? Please tell me how he got that.
Was that off his filthy back foot?
John Brown.
That was not off his filthy
There to
back
make the grab.
I said, was
his guys are
Oh,
back
no, it
within a
wasn't.
single score. Hauschka now for the extra point.
No, dude. He was dog, dude.
Now to a touchdown.
He doesn't like me. If I hear you say I'm rookie or fucking time, dude.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh, bro, if I would have got right going.
Oh my God, here we go again. I would have been gone. But were you?
Here about ready for their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run? Blitz.
How many times have I sacked
How many times have I sacked you?
Not a lot. I mean, you sacked me, but how many times have I sacked you?
Is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
No pick six.
To about the 11-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone.
I'm lurking with this cock in your mouth, faggot.
Oh, I'm
so after the INT, it's Allen. It's caught.
Let's go, baby.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
I bet you did, you fat ass.
6 there on
I did actually.
They didn't get everything they wanted out of that play.
Fat ass.
But the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Yeah, where you going?
Oh my God. I'm going to your mom's house, faggot.
Oh,
third down just got a lot tougher. That will
Down getting ready in
loss
next
of 7.
Dead glass. Where you gonna go?
Again, they run. Again, it's
Let's go, Nate.
And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
You better just take the 3, dude, because if I screw up, you can just come down and score.
You know how dumb you sound right now? What do you mean? Why would I ever take my 3 right here? I'm a ballsy type of cocking person.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
I'm lurking.
Dude, shut the fuck up, dude.
Allen gonna go on 4th down.
Let's go!
A one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Are you serious? No fucking way! I know and you know that should have been in bounds, dude. That should have been in, dude.
Trying to shake off the interception.
How is that not intentional grounding? Please tell me.
Yeah, that one's
you were inside the pocket.
Make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds. Because
what do you mean, dude? That was the fattest guy you've ever thrown the whole game, and you didn't go inside. Oh my God, that should have been a pick six.
And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Shut the fuck up about working.
They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with those short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense.
What the?
Hold the ball. Hold the block.
A Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal.
I'm looking.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown.
Imagine no touchdown
Here in the
there.
final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
Ooh, you better.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, we're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
A very important extra point there. Up and good. And partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter.
You're not kick returning snit,
It's
dude.
fielded in the end zone.
For the culture.
For the culture, my butt.
Yeah, thank God you did that. Cause if you would kept on going, dude, you got a
yards
field
here
goal
for his
range.
trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that.
Oh, where you
They
go?
have all their play sequences
Oh,
called.
my God.
If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do
Are we
just
gonna
that.
go? Are we gonna go to overtime?
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again.
Are we gonna go to
And they'll lose
overtime?
yardage here, going down back at the 28. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Okay, much.
Okay, butters. Wow, 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 wow.
Now it's Rudolph. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this is going to be intercepted.
It's good.
Picked off by Micah Hyde. And
You hit the ball.
It's a little teaching moment here.
No, you do.
Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First
You
team
think
to
heads or
score
tails?
wins, but no longer.
tails, it does have
Now, if the
Let's
team
go,
receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, that was a good after
Oh my
turn.
God, my
He'll be stopped
kicker
just
came
shy
in
of the
clutch.
30-yard line.
Oh my God, dude.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down and
Get up!
attack.
Get up!
There goes Frank Gore. And he's going to
Let's
take this
go,
all the way down to the
baby.
Steelers' 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A handoff right. It's
Let's
Gore.
go.
And
No,
maybe
let's
a
go.
measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Mike. 319. Check 55, Mike. I'm scared. Check 4.
First throw of overtime for Allen. And the grab by
GG, dude.
I hate this. I hate overtime.
Great game that we got to see and making it extra
so
special. Not only did I get
overpowered for the
4
whole
quarters with you in this one,
The
I got some
comeback,
overtime,
boys. The
a little
comeback,
whipped cream on
boys.
top.
Look at you, trying to make this
I just want to pay for my money.
We're going
You really just
again.
wanted for a quarter to
Oh
let you
my
run,
God,
but
I
how
hate
much fun was
overtime,
that? We had
dude.
that type of a game
comeback,
where we
boys.
got us to
I hate
overtime, and then we got the
overtime.
dramatic ending
That's-
to finish things off
That's
as
a
well. What
game that I got.